electrical demand is quite famous this lately. Oh, that's quite worrying, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's bad. So, hi and Assalamualaikum. With me, Farah. Welcome to the Intej TV. So today, we will discuss about the innovation that our school have made. So, before we start it, let's meet the geniuses first.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Farah.
Hi, my name is Fatal Arif.
My name is Afika Safwa.
And I'm Aiman Hakimi. And we are representative from SPPI Jempol.
Malaysia is well known for its amazingly beautiful biodiversity from common to rare species of flora and fauna. It is as expected from equatorial climate country to have such credibility for its natural beauty. According to the statistic by geologists, it says that countries lying on the equator will experience much warmer temperature year-round due to the near constant exposure to the sunlight. The countries that consist half of the world's rainforest as the consequences of high levels of sunlight and rainfall that creates an ideal environment for plant growth. However, when there is a light, there must be a shadow. Malaysia cannot escape from natural disaster that caused by climate changes. As example that wants to be highlighted, uneven weather changes in Malaysia resulting rainstorm leaving devastating damage towards the citizen and properties. We can define it as a national crisis as it is also happening in other states and widely affected to the whole city. Due to the phenomenon, many people are suffering confidential because of power failure and lack of fresh water supply.
Heard about the electrical problems? That must shake us a bit. But don't really worry about that. As saying goes, worthy thing takes time. So let's hear about the problem solving first.
Introducing the Rainmill.
We've known the basic structure of the Rainmill, but beforehand, what is the main purpose of it? And how does it functioning?
So, as we can see here, when it is raining, rain water will flow through the gutter and then it goes down to the sediment filter. In the sediment filter, the impurities will be filtered out. Then we have a clean water supply. Then the clean water supply should be stored in the water tank.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I move on to the next functionality of the Rainmill, which is to produce electricity. Okay, so if as you can see in the Rainmill, there is an additional part, an additional component at the Rainmill, which is at the bottom. We have the pipe, and at the end of the pipe we have the opening valve. In front of the opening valve, we have the turbine. Attached to the turbine, we have the DC power generator. And connected to the DC power generator is the power supply of the house. So, how does this function? So, the water from the water tank will move down towards the pipe. When a power outage or if the tank is full, the opening valve at the bottom of the pipe will open, thus letting the water flow out and pushing the turbine. So, the turbine will spin and will generate electricity towards the power supply. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few key things I need to highlight in the design of the bottom part of the Rainmill here. The first one is the height of the pipe. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we know, the water tank and the turbine is very far apart. So, we need a pipe that is very high. Why? Because we need to create a very high pressure at the end of the pipe. As we know that pressure is directly proportional to the height. So, if the height of the pipe is higher, so the pressure at the end of the pipe will be higher also. So, why do we need a high pressure, you ask? Okay, we need a high pressure so that we can create a large force so we can push the turbine to spin faster. Why we need the turbine to spin faster, you ask? Okay, we need the turbine to spin faster so that it can create a more frequent change in the magnetic flux inside the DC power generator, so that it can produce a lot of energy even faster. So a lot of energy can be generated, and also a lot of energy can be stored in the power supply.
But theoretically, a single electric generator can only produce 1 watt per second based on the numerical calculation. However, we need around 60 watts to switch on a single light bulb. As we can see, the total evaluated energy is not even close to the minimum requirement.
Okay, right. For that problem, we actually propose a very simple solution. Is that rather than using a small DC power generator, we should actually use a larger DC power generator so that we can generate more electricity in less time.
All from us, team SVP Integrasi Jempol, with the project Rainmill.
Thanks to all the geniuses that have explained everything to us. So after we've heard all of those, we know the benefit, the function, and many more. So it is guaranteed that the Rainmill is a really worthy thing and really helpful, honestly. So I would suggest every household to have Rainmill, each one of them. Isn't it cool? So that's all from us. Let's meet again that's all from us. Let's meet again in another Intej TV season. #Rainmill for the better future. Bye and assalamualaikum.